He was spectacular. Rookie of the season last year. And Rinus Veekay for Ed Carpenter Racing in this Sonax Chevrolet will be special again.
Oh boy, big spin in turn one, huge hit in the short chute.
Oh, that was scary.
Wow, moving in the cockpit, you can see the hands moving. I think that was turn one.
So you see,
yes, it is. I can see on our tracker. I think that's just at the entry to turn two. So yeah, massive hit. There you see the entrance to the museum. And boy, Lee, as soon as we start down the path of the start of this 2021 season, it begins just like last year at Texas with a massive crash early in practice for Rinus Veekay.
You saw him move in the cockpit. You saw him raise his visor, which is a signature move to the AMR safety team that the driver is conscious and can do that. And here is Rinus Veekay getting himself out of
that's a good sign.
The Sonax Chevy, but that was ugly.
You can see the grass that got kicked up on the track as he rotated in the left front, probably crawled all over the apron. Let's take another look here at full speed, turning into the wind. And boy, it was very positive, very quickly for Veekay. Below the white line, but nothing abnormal about the line there. It wasn't aggressively low. I assume the 21 did an install lap, but one of the things you look to do here when you test at Indy is to get a read on COP, center of pressure, and make sure you're confident in knowing where the relative front to rear downforce is over the front and rear axle. And I'm going to guess that that was strong to quite strong on COP to turn him around that aggressively. That must have been a massive surprise.
It went so quickly, so abruptly. This 20-year-old Dutch driver who finished in 20th position at last year's 500.
Ooh. That's a huge hit. Thank goodness for the safer barrier and all of the shock absorption that's engineered into the Dallara chassis, collapsible suspension. And amazing to see him get out and walk off. Maybe a little sore with the left wrist or arm perhaps, and a big cleanup down there in turn one.
The AMR safety team doing, as they always do, an incredible job. Very quick on the scene.
Diff, I talked about center of pressure, but that's just speculation. You know, is there a chance something let go on the car? I didn't see something obvious. I didn't see anything that would resemble a puncture. Let's just watch this slow here from the back. Turning in, right on line, perfect line. And man, it was just super loose. That was his 4th completed lap, so you got to think there was an install. And at this point, there's nothing you can do.
Oof. It doesn't get any better, does it, with the subsequent views? But the good news is that Rinus Veekay was able to step from his car and walk away with the AMR safety team.
Yeah.
And just as we were talking about, the youngster was so enthused to get his teeth into this 2021 season, as we were just talking about at the moment of the crash. He was so eager to come back and just build, just continue, pick up where he left off from a really encouraging opening season. you know, he said, I want to be the theme of my 2021 season is spectacle. You know, I'd like to continue the spectacular racing. Unfortunately, he has been a spectacle today, but for the wrong reason.
It's great to see Rinus walk out of the infield care center here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. First of all, are you okay? That was a nasty hit.
I'm okay. Hand's a little beat up, but I'm all right. I can drive again, so yeah. First of all, I want to say sorry to the team, of course. We showed up to the test here and wanted to do as many laps as possible and be successful, and yeah, it just ended really early here, so very, very unfortunate, and I'm very sorry. But yeah, it was a very weird moment.
Any idea what happened? Was the wind a factor? It feels pretty gusty.
So I was just building. I did. And Indy should be flat driving, and you know, you have a tailwind in 3. It should be very safe going flat out into 1 with a headwind, and I did that, and it felt good on entry, and then just from the front dip down and I lost it. So once that happens, you're a passenger, so I'm gonna go back to the trailer now. Let's see what happened exactly. Yeah, just leave this behind and make sure we only learn from this and go better onwards.
Thank you, Rinus. Glad you're okay.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kyle Petty. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest NASCAR news and highlights. And don't miss NASCAR American Motor Mouse every Monday and Wednesday at 6 p.m. on Peacock. Go to peacocktv.com or download the app from the App Store or Google Play.